I now give the floor to the Earl of Dartmouth for 2.5 minutes.
Thank you, Madam President. First, I'm going to begin by quoting from an earlier speech I made on TTIP. Trade should be about economic benefits, not political goals. And yet the Commission consistently exploits trade agreements in order to advance its own political agenda. And I refer you to Commissioner Malmström, who is here for once, at the confirmation hearings. There the Commissioner stated in prepared remarks that trade is a powerful foreign policy tool. It must support Europe's wider international goals. The intention is clear. Member States are being forced to barter, and if you can forgive the pun, trade away their sovereignty in order to support the EU's foreign policy. This is sheer vanity. The EU should not manipulate the trade of the Member States in order to promote the foreign policy pretensions of a wannabe European superstate. Thank you. Now to the detail, and this is a specific detail. In CETA, there is no clause, none, that confers freedom of movement on the citizens of Canada, nor freedom of movement into Canada for citizens of the EU member states. It is a fact the European Union has well over 100 trade agreements, if you include GSP and GSP+. And of these, it is only the EFTA countries, of which there are 4, whose specific form of trade agreement with the EU has a clause that confers freedom of movement. Nevertheless, it is endlessly asserted that any access at all to the EU single market requires freedom of movement. The facts are clear. This is wrong. This is completely untrue. This is erroneous. This is total tosh. And it is a tragedy for the integrity and credibility of our politics that many of those who stand in the way of Brexit persist in putting forward this false fact. That is fake news. That, Labour MEPs particularly, and they know who they are, that is the big lie.